Hi, I'm Neil Paterson. I play Greg Connors in Because We Are.
Definitely a pleasure having you here. So before we even get into the film, just give us a brief bit of your background, like how you got into acting, what inspired you, etc.
I was raised in a very arts-based family, so I was acting and doing music and plays and everything from when I was a kid.
So with Because We Are, you played Officer Greg Connors, and he was a controversial character in the film. What did you enjoy most about playing that role?
I mean, most of the scenes are him sitting in a car by himself, right? Just talking to this voice, right? So I think it was just kind of neat being able to sit there and just kind of have these moments to himself with the situation he's put in. Yeah, it was really cool to be able to kind of put so much emotion and different aspects of like anger and frustration and sadness and just kind of facing his own fears, you know. Yeah, it was really interesting to play.
Being that Officer Greg Connors was kind of like, the villain in the film, is there anything about him that you could relate to?
I actually went through police foundations, so to play this character was kind of like going against everything that we kind of learned. Just like, all right, so but he's just not a good cop. Let's just say that.
Yeah,
I don't relate to that. That's for sure.
Yeah. How did you prepare for the film?
He's in an internal battle against himself, and so looking at different things that might trigger him, and he's such a complex character of like, where did he come from, like why is he the way he is now, and why is he affected the way he is by things that are happening to him in the film. So that was a lot of fun to rehearse and just kind of plot out kind of a course of the character development.
Was there any memorable experience you had just filming?
One of my favorite memories is sitting there. It was such a long day, and I was sitting in the car. I didn't have anything to do for like an hour or two, and so I was just sitting there. I had the heat on, looking at all these people, and I'm like, oh, I feel so bad for you guys. All these guys are standing outside, they're freezing, and I'm just like, wow, this isn't so bad.
And then the last thing I was going to ask you is the nature of the film. We all know kind of the subject matter. It was centered around just marginalized communities or minorities, and sometimes the unfair treatment. What do you think needs to happen to start changing things and treatments that we see today?
It's actually happening out there.
Yeah.
It's horrible, so there needs to be consequences for these people who treat others this way. I think it's a great idea to bring in more like psychology and assistance rather than let's just say throw people in jail, lock them up, and be rehabilitated. Clearly, some cases it works, other cases it doesn't. So there's definitely a lot that can be done, and it's just so important to maintain society as a whole. You
did a great job of tapping into who that character was, and I've had many people make comments about how good you were at playing that role.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I really appreciate it.
And till the next time we talk.
Thanks so much, Zane.
All right, man. Cheers.